been a long, long night here in California, Southern California. You know, folks, I was up because I had my son was very close to that Sunset Runyon fire, and he was packed and ready to evacuate. And then my dear friend, writer, and director George Gale lives in Hollywood Hills, and he was ready to leave. Thank God the winds stopped, and the firefighters and the airplanes and helicopters were able to prevent it from going any further. But thank the Lord, the winds have stopped. You heard me talking about the palm trees. When I say these palm trees that I look out there, they're 8 to 10 stories high. And when I tell you, they were bending halfway over, all right? That was a lot of wind. It's devastated the Pacific Palisades to no end. Malibu, the coastline. We are not even any percent contained yet in the Palisades. You know, people like to talk about the 5 families in New York and the control they have. They have no control like the control that a couple families and our political system have. Nancy Pelosi, Governor Newsom, they're related. Adam Schiff, yeah, he's related to him too. Okay? You take this whole family, intertwine them, and they control California. You know, Donald Trump has proved and brought the country and killed all the blue states and knocked them out. We need to do that here in California. So for those of you who are listening to me here now, please share this video, okay, with everybody you know. All right? I need this to be shared. I need it to be getting out there so people could see it. Our mayor, Karen Bass, whom I did not vote for, Rick Caruso was the right choice, but the people of Los Angeles did not vote for him. They voted for Karen Bass. And look at what you got. Look at what you got. Why was Karen Bass, who is the head of the city of Los Angeles, at an inauguration in Ghana? She had no business being there. I could see somebody from our federal government attending that there, but not the mayor of Los Angeles. And not particularly right after she took away $17.5 million from the budget of the firefighters. Then we have Governor Newsom. Somebody gave him that name in another show yesterday, and I'm going to stick with that name. Governor Newsom. When I listen and hear the firefighter attach their hose to get water, and there's no water. He was warned, Governor Newsom. He was told. But yet, he empties the dam up in Northern California that would provide enormous amounts of water that we need here in Southern California and throughout the state. He empties it to save the smell. Now, let me stop here, folks. See? Karen Bass, Governor Newsom, and all these liberals, look at the things that they want to do and that they're doing. None of them concern saving the lives of people. Don't people come first? Don't we come before fish? I would hope we do. It's terrible what's going on. Thank you, Mia. I appreciate it. Donna, hello. All right. All right. Good, Fraba. How are you? All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining me here today. So please bear with me and listen to me. All right. We have to get the word out to Californians. Now, if you remember a long time ago, I'm the last guy that ever wanted to talk about politics. I learned in the Army, when you take an oath, you live by that oath. And one of the things, when I went in the Army in 1963, the first thing they told us was never discuss politics or religion. And I stayed by. There was another secret oath that I took, and I still keep that oath. I will never share it with anybody. I'm proud of this country. We have a great country. But people are not educated. They're not doing the checking that they should on people that they're voting into office. They're not seeing what's really there. Do these people really care sincerely for you? Thank you, Fred. Thank you for your service, my friend. These people don't see it. Newsom had more concern for smelt, which is a small fish. Empties the dam so we don't have the water. We got the driest air that we've had. All right, I can't go outside and breathe this air right now. It's terrible. But what are we going to do about this in California? You know, the last Republican mayor we had was Arnold Schwarzenegger. We've had no Republicans since then. Newsom cannot run again. We got 2 years with him. It's going to be the longest 2 years in history. Ten more days, Trump will be the president of the United States. I know a lot of people don't like Trump. And you know why you don't like him? Because you don't know him. You didn't take the time to get to know who he was. You listened to pundits. But if you listen to him, you will see how sincere he really is, that he wants to make America great again. He sincerely cared for the people. Yeah, he's going to do special favors for his friends because they helped him. All right, you can't blame him for that. But he's going to help the whole nation. Everybody. You folks. And I tell you again, if you haven't, go to YouTube and listen to that interview of 1980, October 6, 1980, that he did with Rona Barrett. This guy has not changed since then. He was sincere then as he is now. He genuinely cares for this country. Now we have people here in California that only care about themselves and their personal agenda. I didn't go to bed late until very late last night, or early this morning, actually. But when's California going to wake up? The nation has. Will California wake up? Why is it that we who live in California, if we had the ability to purchase a home, Okay? Home prices in California are 2.5 times more than the national average. Why is California, with some of the best colleges and universities around, have the lowest education level? Why does California, that has more drivers than anybody else in the nation, paying $2 more a gallon for gas than the rest of the nation? Why? Where's this money gone? Where? Why? They can't answer it. Look at Karen Bass got off the plane. She didn't open her mouth. She couldn't answer one question. Not one single question. She said nothing. And then on today, on the press conference, she said she was on the plane and on the phone every hour. All right? No, she should have been here on the front lines with our firefighters. Do you know these guys have been working 96, over 100 hours, non-stop? These first responders, they deserve all the credit in the world. Thank God we have them. That's a man's job. Some of you women might disagree, but that's a man's job to be able to do that kind of work and put their life on the line for us. They do it, but our governor can't do it, and our mayor cannot do it. Then, California, the city of Los Angeles, San Francisco, San Jose, San Diego, and many other cities, in 2022, they gave tons and tons of fire equipment to Ukraine. Once again, they care about the people in the other country. They don't care about us. Do you have any idea how devastating this fire caused? It's not going to be over with next week. It's not going to be over with next year. And because we live in the state of California, many of these homeowners could not buy insurance. That's right, they don't have insurance on their home. Why doesn't our governor do something about insurance in the state of California? I'm sure there's something that they could work out. But when you have insurance companies that want to not come into the state, and it's just not homeowner insurance, it's automobile insurance. They don't want, a lot of people from other states don't want to come to California and do business. You can't blame them. Pacific Coast Highway. For those of you who've been to California, it's one of the most beautiful highways in the world. You see the ocean, and then you see all the beautiful homes. All those homes on the east side of that highway are gone. From there in the Pacific Palisades, we're not talking 2 homes, 5 homes. We're talking thousands and thousands of homes, folks. People who no longer, they had to leave with a bag of whatever they could put together. And that's what they have left after a lifetime of living in their home. Who's going to rebuild them? How long will it take? You have any idea how long it's going to take just to get all that rubbish out? It's not going to happen next week. It won't happen this year. It's going to take a long time to get all that rubbish out before they could even begin to build for those who will be able to build again. Look at the businesses that have been demolished. Businesses have been there. Big names been there for a long time. School, the high school in Palisade, burned to the ground. And I'm not even getting into Altadena and Pasadena and other areas. And once again, I'm asking you folks, please share this video. This is very important. We have to get the word out. I know 2 years seems like a long ways away for an election, but we have to prepare now to get a governor in the state of California that genuinely cares for the people. And I could tell you, it's not on the left. They're not there. Actually, I would love to see Rick Caruso, who ran for mayor of Los Angeles. I'd love to see him run for governor. He's a smart man, he's a businessman, and he's a guy that gets the job done. And that's what we need, okay? Newsom's goal is he thinks he's a shoo-in to be the next president. Well, I think that anybody that votes for him should be put in front of a firing squad. Wake up. America woke up. When is California going to wake up? This is my home. I first moved here in 1966. Then I went back to New York. Then I moved back here in 1971. And I went back to New York. And then I moved here in 1979. And I've been here ever since. This is my home. I love the state of California. And what's happened to it? It's just going into the ground every single day. So Californians, wake up. Ask yourself why you're paying more for a home than the rest of the nation. Why you're paying more for gas than the rest of the nation. Why your education is lower than the rest of the nation. And I go on and on and on. Nothing's getting done. And we listen to their bullshit. I'm tired of listening to bullshit, folks. I'm the last guy that ever wanted to discuss politics. But now people tell me I'm an influencer. I don't know if I am, I'm not. Don't make a difference. I have a voice. I've been around for 80 years. I've never seen anything in my life deteriorate as I have seen my home in the state of California. It really hurts me, folks. Hi, Wyatt Earp there. I'm safe. Folks, for me, I live in the middle of Beverly Hills, and thank God in this area, we are very safe, okay? But it's just a few miles. I look to the north. I could see the gray sky. I could see the ashes falling from the... It's terrible. and Karen Bass was in Ghana, who had no business being there. And thus far, I haven't heard a word from scumbag Newscom. I haven't heard him come out and say anything. So somebody's calling me. Let him wait. I'll call him right back. So, folks, I'm asking you again, okay? I don't know how many people we got in here, okay? But please, share this with as many people as you can, okay? We gotta get the word out. I'm gonna be back talking more about this subject. Right now, thank the Lord, I'm safe. Thank the people from all over the world. They've been texting me, writing me, asking me if I'm safe. Thank the Lord I am. Thank the Lord my son is, my friends are. But there's thousands and thousands and thousands that are not, folks. People that lost everything. Close your eyes for a moment. Close your eyes and think that if you had to leave your home right now with just a bag of what your closest possessions you can get in there, and that will be the last time that you ever see your home. Just imagine what that kind of feeling's got to be. It's got to be devastating. How do you get over that? So thank you, folks, for listening to me today. Once again, please, all right, I beg you, share this video, okay, with everybody you can. Let's get the word out there. And together we could. Together we can make California great again, as we are in the process of making our country great again. California is part of the country. So let's make it great again. Thank you, everybody. God bless.